Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2019 high specification Audi A4. We'll run through some of the specification as we go around the vehicle. Car's just had the one mature gentleman owner since the vehicle was 4 months old. Our customer purchased the vehicle from the Audi main agent when it was 4 months old, and he believes the first owner was Audi themselves. So it's one owner since 4 months old, cared for, maintained to a very high standard with all Audi main agent service history. Front of the vehicle really couldn't be any better. As I get very close, a couple of very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper. Lower down can also be quite common. As part of the high specification, just point out the car has the front and rear parking sensors. We'll run through some of the other spec as we go around the car. Looking down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. I'll get a close up to all of the alloy wheels as we go around the car as well, starting with the passenger front alloy wheels. Struggling to see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Car has a full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. Everything you would expect from a car with an Audi main agent service history. While I'm low down looking at the alloy wheels, just point out there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this A4. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger front door, exactly the same. Struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the door, I really can't see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the passenger door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the front doors. All the passenger door edge really nice as well. Can't spot any chips. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the passenger front. Struggling to see anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the handle. All the door edge nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. Struggling to see anything to mention. That alloy wheel, also the same as the passenger front. Can't see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Taking you into the vehicle from the passenger side, inside the car could not be any better. It's got the full leather interior as part of the high specification. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Absolute minimal wear. Car's had the overmats fitted, so no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. As part of the high specification, front seats are heated. I just want to lean into the car and just show you how nice the centre console is. Sometimes people jump into a vehicle, put keys, coffee cups on the centre console, end up marking the console, but not the case with this Audi. Lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle also. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine, then when you look across on the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. Not the case with this A4. Could not be any better inside. Chap we purchased the car from, who's owned it since it was 4 months old, was a non-smoker, so there's no unwanted odours with the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Got the satellite navigation, Bluetooth audio as part of the high specification. No problems with any of the door cards. Sometimes people rest their arm on this section, gets a little bit worn, or a few scratches around the handle, but not the case with this cherished Audi. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Also get close up to the rear of the front seats to show you they are free from any kick marks or scuffs. Can also be common. Close up to all of the carpets. The overmats protected all of them from new. Get a close up to the step as well. Sometimes people catch the seatbelt going into the rear of the vehicle, chip the paintwork on the step, but again, not the case on this Audi. No problems with door card again. Thought that was a little bit of a stone chip there, but it wasn't. Just a little bit of fluff. Wipe that away so you can see that. Round to the rear of the vehicle. As I said at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper either. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but not the case with this Audi. A tiny little stone chip there actually. Disappears as I take a small step back. Get low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside of the bumper. Easy to go over a high curb, scuff the underside, but again, not the case with this Audi. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car. Again, just put my fingernail next to that chip so you can see how minor it is. Disappears as I take a small step back. Inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, could not be any better. Just get a close up to the interior plastics just to show you how nice they are, and also the top of the bumper. Sometimes people load items in carelessly, end up scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper. As you can see, not the case with this A4. Really no scuffs to point out at all. Couldn't be any better. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, same as the passengers, struggling to see any parking dents. Alloy wheel again, really nice. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to tiny little stone chip there. All the door edge nice again. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. Do want to take into the vehicle from both sides just so you can see all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Close up to the carpet again and to the rear of the driver's seat. Going around the entire vehicle, other than the most minor stone chips, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Mirror cover free from any scuffs again. If there's going to be any marks underneath the driver's door, underneath the one of the handles rather, usually the driver's door, but again, not the case with this Audi. All the driver's door edge nice as well. Passenger front, sorry, driver's front wing. Can't see anything to mention. It really is a cherished example. A credit to the chap who's owned the car from 4 months old. Audi, all Audi main agent service history, full set of premium branded Michelin tyres, just gives an indication of the level of care and maintenance afforded to this high specification A4. Get low down on the driver's side as well so you can see there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Just take you into the vehicle. Driver's seat again, really couldn't be any better. Absolute minimal wear, no wear to the footwell, been protected by those overmats. No marks to the centre console from the driver's side either. If there's going to be any wear to one of the armrests on the door cards, usually on the driver's for obvious reasons, again, not the case. Inside and out really could not be any better. Go around the entire vehicle, some very minor stone chips to the front of the car, which you have to be very close to even notice. Just get a close up again so you can see they don't detract from the look of the vehicle at all. Have to be very close. Inside and out, the vehicle could not be, really couldn't be any better. An absolutely cherished example. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding, you can go to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you're thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We have free finance eligibility checkers on our website, so if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can go to our website, do a free finance checker. It tells you straight away your likelihood of approval. It is just a soft search only, so it doesn't affect your credit profile in any way at all, and we do guarantee the lowest rate for all credit profiles. So we've got some very low rate prime finance for excellent and good credit ratings, but if you have had a few issues in the past, again, we have specialist lenders and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rate for your profile. Just bring around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, the car is a credit to the chap. You will struggle to find a better example. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you need any further information, please don't hesitate to get in touch.